students from Wootton, Osbourn Park, and George Mason. Meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. This is the opening round. You know how it goes. Each team starts with 100 points. 10 up for a right answer, 10 down for a wrong answer. Contestants don't see what you do on the screens at home. Let's begin. October headlines. On this last Saturday in October, let's look at some major historical events that took place in October. See if you can identify the following. 1994, Israel signed a peace pact with King Hussein of this neighboring Wootton.
Jordan.
Yeah. 1947, this test pilot broke the sound barrier. Osbourn Park.
Chuck Yeager.
Yes. 1871, a disastrous fire hit this largest Midwestern city. Osbourn Park.
Chicago.
Chicago's right. 1919, Congress passed this act to enforce prohibition. George Mason.
The 18th Amendment.
The Volstead Act. So no, that's not right. 1920, the League of Nations chose this Swiss city for its headquarters. Osbourn Park.
Geneva.
Geneva's it. October events. 1836, he became the first president of Texas. Wootton.
Houston.
Houston it is. 1940, Hitler met with this Spanish dictator. Osbourn.
Francisco Franco.
Yeah. 1957, the Soviet Union launched its first satellite. Osbourn Park.
Sputnik.
Sputnik is right. And that's the end of the round.
It's Academic with Hillary Howard. Now in its 58th season. And for 50 years, proudly sponsored by Giant.
The Mason Mustang! Woo! We are so glad you're with us on this Saturday morning, part of our 58th season here on It's Academic. Let's meet the teams. We begin with Wootton High School from Rockville, Maryland. Malika, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. I'm a 16-year-old junior from Wootton. We'd just like to thank Mr. Bentley, our coach and AP Chem teacher, for supporting us throughout and being here today.
Wonderful. Hello, Arnav.
Hi, I'm Arnav. I'm a 15-year-old junior at Wootton, and I'd like to thank our principal, Miss Bolden, and our administrator, Dr. Ockard, for being awesome and supporting us today.
All righty. And Surya.
Hi, I'm Surya. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our alternates, Bojan and Samyak, for
All
coming
right,
to support
guys.
us.
Here we go. I'm going to put my glasses on because my contacts are getting foggy. All right. Add faster numbers. If you slow down and study this phrase, you'll find the hidden name of what part of the body also called the breastbone.
Sternum.
Sternum is right. Which two of these words are opposite in meaning?
Indignant and affable.
Indigent and affable.
Indigent and affable.
Transitory and permanent are what we're looking for. Go with the flow here, and you can complete the name of what ship that brought the Pilgrims to Plymouth in 1620.
Mayflower.
Yeah, it's the Mayflower. Silent Spring, Fatal Fall, The Coming Winter. Which of these is the title of Rachel Carson's landmark book about the environment?
Silent Spring.
Yes. A subarctic village converted into a political cockpit. This was one observer's 1880 description of what capital city of Canada?
Ottawa.
Yeah, Ottawa it is. Nice, Wootton. 200 points. From Manassas, Virginia, Osbourn Park High School. Ben, tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Ben Fleischman. I'm a 15-year-old sophomore, and I am also on the debate and robotics team. And I'd like to thank our alternate, Ronnie, for coming here today.
All righty. And Keegan, how are you?
Hello, I'm a 16-year-old junior at Osbourn Park, and I'm a part of the It's Academic team as well as the Model UN team. I would like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Austin, and chemistry teacher, for coming here today. Thank you.
Wonderful. And hello, too.
Oh, hi, I'm Tu. I'm a 14-year-old freshman at OP, and I'd like to thank everyone who made this possible, especially my mom for driving me home once a week. Your efforts are commended.
Aw, that's lovely. Is your mom here?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom, where are you? Hi. All right, here we go. Bears on the road. Ignore the bears and see if you can find hidden in this phrase what crime that involves the malicious setting of fires. Oh, that's not the one on the screen? Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have the wrong packet here. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Don't slap a cheetah. Now, there's some good advice. And you can find within it the name of what Native American tribe whose leaders include Geronimo.
Apache?
Yeah, that's it. Deception, duplicity, curiosity, infirmity. Which two of these words are synonyms?
Oh, can I say it? Deception and duplicity.
Deception and duplicity?
That's right. Bag, blanks. You'll have this answer in the bag by filling in the blanks to get what last name of the hobbit whose first name is Bilbo?
Bilbo Baggins?
That's it. Narcissus, Pythias, Polyphemus. Which of these mythical figures was so in love with his own reflection he rejected the love of the nymph Echo?
Narcissus?
Yeah. This is the noblest work of our lives. This is what Robert Livingston said when he signed what 1803 purchase agreement that greatly expanded the territory of the United States.
Louisiana?
That is it. Nice job, Osbourn Park. 250 points. All right, now for the question that apparently I was very eager to ask, George Mason. But first, let's meet you guys. Why don't we first say hello to Cole? How are you?
Hi, I'm Cole Davies. I'm a junior at George Mason High School, and I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mrs. Mahoney.
Wonderful. Josh?
Hi, I'm Josh Nicholson. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our alternates, Marin Hiscott and Catherine Donovan, for coming to be here with us today.
Great. And Stephanie?
Hi, I'm Stephanie Sinnott. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank all of our friends and family who came out here and every other member on our team who wasn't able to make it.
All right, so now here's the same question. Bears on the road. Ignore the bears. See if you can find hidden in this phrase what crime that involves the malicious setting of fires.
Arson?
Yeah, it's arson. Which two of these words would you describe as opposite in meaning?
Originate and abominate.
Originate and abominate?
No, venerate and abominate. Blank glory, blank Ironsides. What same word placed in the blanks here will give you the nicknames for the U.S. flag and the ship whose formal name is the USS Constitution?
Old.
Old is right. George McClellan, George Meade, George Marshall. A list of Civil War generals would not include which of these men who served in World War II?
George Marshall?
That is right. It is better 100 innocent people die than one guilty person escape. This cruel remark has been attributed to what man who led the Bolshevik Revolution and became the first head of the Soviet Union?
Vladimir Lenin?
You've got it. George Mason, 170 points. We'll be right back.
Here at Giant, we believe that great food starts with better choices. That's why we're rolling out brand new grab-and-go salads, sandwiches, and snacks. We're using better ingredients, offering unique flavors, and working harder than ever to bring you a wider variety of quick meals to match your busy schedule. Come see for yourself. At Giant, we're ready when you are.
Tonight at 7 on NBC4, join Jay Gruden, Chris Cooley, and Larry Michael for the Coaches Show, followed by Redskins Kickoff Preview. Everything you need to get ready for this week's matchup. The action starts tonight, only on NBC4. NBC4 counting down to the Marine Corps Marathon. Sunday morning, watch live race updates on News 4 Today Weekend Edition and on NBCWashington.com. Or come out and cheer at the Peacock Zone, Mile 4 along Key Bridge. NBC4 is working for you.
Welcome back. Today's contestants will receive passes to the International Spy Museum, where they'll encounter intrigue, deception, and daring escapes at the only museum dedicated to espionage. Nothing is what it seems at the Spy Museum. And while they're at the Spy Museum, please go to our Facebook page and like us. All right, let's recap the scores and then jump into the picture-perfect round. Wootton, 200, Osbourn Park, 250, and George Mason, 170. Questions are worth 20 points up or down. And here's your first question. Dr. Charles Drew pioneered the development of what type of bank that deals with hemoglobin and plasma? George Mason?
Blood?
Yeah, that's right. Constructed in Italian Renaissance style, this mansion is located in what Eastern European country where Kiev is capital? Osbourn Park?
Ukraine.
You've got it. This is an early 20th century painting of what New York City, Wootton?
The Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge?
The beautiful Brooklyn Bridge, yes. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer. Wootton?
3.
3 is right. You're looking eyeball to eyeball at what barnyard animal known? Osbourn Park?
Goat.
Goat is right, known as the zodiac Capricorn. This 11th century temple was built in Bali. Wootton?
Hinduism?
No, you're looking for Indonesia, but good guess. The red square here covers what element whose name comes from an Arabic word meaning gold color? Its symbol is ZR. Wootton?
Zirconium. Zirconium.
Zirconium is right. Seals and other animal species still draw naturalists to what Ecuador... Wootton?
Galapagos. The Galapagos.
Galapagos is right. We'll be right back.
Sunday morning at 11:30, it's Redskins Showtime. Take an in-depth look at your Washington Redskins and find out what to expect for this week's matchup.
Coming up on Redskins Showtime.
Sunday morning at 11:30 on NBC4, your official Redskins television station.
Are you looking for a hassle-free, simple way to sell your home as is? We buy houses directly. There's no middlemen, no commissions. Give us a call today. House Buyers of America. Real estate made real easy.
When we say Weather Alert Day, we're alerting you earlier on every one of your screens.
Let's take a look at Storm Team 4 radar.
Utilizing our one-of-a-kind radar, keeping you ahead of the storm. Constantly updating whenever you need us until the threat is over. So when you see this image, Storm Team 4 is working for you.
Are you looking for a hassle-free, simple way to sell your home as is? We buy houses directly. There's no middlemen, no commissions. Give us a call today. House Buyers of America. Real estate made real easy.
The George Mason Mustang, giving everybody a little love. Go Mustang, go Mustang. All right, it's time to meet the faculty and coaches that help these students prepare for its academic. We begin with Wootton High School. Arnav, who's with you?
So to my right, I have Miss Bolden, our wonderful principal. And next to her, we have Dr. Ockard, our 11th grade administrator. And here we have Mr. Bentley, our coach and AP chemistry teacher.
Awesome. Great to see you guys. From Osbourn Park, Keegan, who's standing behind you?
This is Mr. Austin, our sponsor and a wonderful chemistry teacher.
Really good to have you here, Mr. Austin. And from George Mason, Josh, who's with you?
To my right, we have Mrs. Mahoney, who is our IB history teacher and our IB government or AP government teacher, and our freshman world history teacher, and also our coach and sponsor.
Wonderful. Really good to have you. Okay, it's that time. Wootton is going to answer questions from one of these 3 packets. Osbourn Park gets to choose which packet they'll answer questions from. What's it going to be, Osbourn Park?
3.
3. If you get all the questions right, 25-point bonus. Bells, whistles, excitement. A Testament of Hope is a collection of writings by what American civil rights leader, a Nobel Prize winner who was assassinated in 1968?
MLK. MLK?
That's it. People were turned to stone when they looked at Medusa, but they were turned to gold if they were touched by what fabled king?
Midas?
Yeah, the Midas touch. A novel titled The Swallows of Kabul is not about swallows, but life in Kabul, capital of what war-torn Asian country?
Afghanistan, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Here's your science question. The solid portion of the Earth is known as which of these?
The geosphere?
You're right. Police were ordered to shave off the beards of Russian men as part of the westernization program of what Tsar called the Great.
Peter.
Peter is correct. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
81.
Yes, it's 81. Being of royal blood does not guarantee happiness. And this was certainly true in the case of what Danish prince who titles a Shakespeare tragedy?
Hamlet.
Hamlet is right. What 19th century Kentucky senator was known as the Great Compromiser, partly for his work in crafting the Compromise of 1850?
Clay.
Clay, nice job, and a 25-point bonus for Wootton. Well done. Osbourn Park is up. George Mason, packet 1 or 2?
1. Yeah.
1. Stephanie, you in on that? Was 1 okay?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Osbourn Park. In 1868, people gathered in Paris to watch the first recorded race of what two-wheeled vehicles, now ridden in the Tour de France?
Bicycles?
Bicycles is it. In April of 1918, the U.S. government first mandated what practice in which clocks are set ahead 1 hour?
Daylight savings?
That's it. Though he was an accomplished musician, William Herschel is best remembered as the astronomer who discovered what planet seventh from the sun? Answer?
Saturn?
No, it's Uranus. Here's your science question. Which of these substances is a good insulator for electricity?
Glass?
Yes. In 1867, several prominent Northerners raised the $100,000 bail money needed to free what man who had been the president of the Confederacy?
Jefferson Davis?
Jefferson Davis is right. The Mere Wife is the title of a recent novel modernizing what Anglo-Saxon epic involving Grendel and his mother?
Beowulf.
Yeah, here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
4?
You've got it. If you don't like winter, you should know that even in January, the temperature never dips below 57 degrees in what capital city of Jamaica?
Kingston?
Kingston is right. Osbourn Park, 430 points. Packet number 2 for George Mason. Over 3 centuries ago, James I of England wrote an essay attacking what plant from which cigarettes are made?
Tobacco?
Yep, it's tobacco. One of the most influential men of the last millennium was what 15th century German printer who developed a system of movable type?
Gutenberg?
Yes. The letters AS form the chemical symbol for what poisonous element combined with old lace in the title of an old play?
Arsenic.
Yeah, arsenic and old lace, your science question. Which of these terms refers to the point at which the air becomes saturated with water vapor that forms droplets as the temperature falls?
Dew point?
You are right. Artworks spanning a period of 3,000 years are displayed at the Biscari Museum on what largest Mediterranean island, a part of Italy?
Sicily?
Yes, it's Sicily. In E.B. White's book, Charlotte's Web, Charlotte is a spider, but her good friend Wilbur is what other animal?
Pig.
He is a pig. Here's your math question. If x equals 8, evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
7.
Yeah, it's 7. The Riffs were a rough rebel group who battled the French Foreign Legion in what North African kingdom whose capital is Rabat?
Morocco?
25-point bonus, George Mason. Coming back for the grab bag round next.
Here at Giant, we believe that great food starts with better choices. That's why we're rolling out brand new grab-and-go salads, sandwiches, and snacks. We're using better ingredients, offering unique flavors, and working harder than ever to bring you a wider variety of quick meals to match your busy schedule. Come see for yourself. At Giant, we're ready when you are.
Why bother mastering something? Why test a hybrid engine for over 6 million miles? Why hand-tune an audio system? Why include the most advanced active safety system in its class, Standard? Because when you want to create an entirely new feeling, the difference between excellence and mastery is all the difference in the world. Introducing the all-new Lexus ES. Every curve, every innovation, every feeling. A product of mastery. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
To the rest of the country.
This is our nation's capital.
But we, the people who live here, just call it home.
To us, this is our Supreme Court.
And these are our founding fathers.
We, the people of News 4, understand what makes this place home. That's why you've made News 4 your home.
So thank you for trusting us to pursue facts,
keep you safe,
look out for your family,
and covering the stories that really hit home.
We're the people of News 4, and we're working for you.
Now everyone at home should get ready for another year of Giant's A+ School Rewards program. You can earn points and help local schools every time you use your Giant card. Thanks to you, Giant Food has been able to award over $36 million to thousands of schools since 2000. Signing up for your Giant card is easy. Simply go to giantfood.com or stop by the Customer Solutions Center at any Giant store. Experience the magic of A+ School Rewards each time you shop and help your local schools. It's grab bag time, and it'll be exciting because this is a really close game. Let's recap the scores. We begin with Wootton, 445, Osbourn Park, 430, and George Mason, 375. Questions are worth 20 points, up or down, 30 points for the visual questions. Let's begin. Many books begin with a foreword, but the U.S. Constitution begins with what other? Wootton.
Preamble.
Preamble it is. Most deserts are bleak places, but what colorful Arizona desert has a name? Wootton.
Painted Desert. Painted Desert.
Yep, the Painted Desert. Over 100,000 people gathered in what California city last July for the annual Comic-Con extravaganza? Osbourn Park.
San Diego.
It was San Diego. On your screens for 30 points. This drawing is the work of William Hine, an aide to what U.S. Navy Commodore? Wootton.
Perry.
Yep, nicely done. Perry it is. After Germany's defeat in World War I, Kaiser Wilhelm fled to what lowlands country to which the pilgrims? Wootton.
Netherlands, pilgrims. Netherlands?
The Netherlands is right. Yeah. What is the area of a trapezoid if the altitude is 10 and the bases are 6 and 14? Wootton.
50.
No, it's 100. Americans often categorize things by numbers, as FDR did when enumerating. Wootton?
14.
No.
Amendment, rights.
No, sorry. Going for 4 in the number of freedoms from a famous 1941 speech. On your screens for 30 points, Pa sent me ape. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to get what word that identifies Neville Chamberlain's effort to avert war? Osbourn Park.
Appeasement.
Appeasement it is. Nicknamed Quicksilver Bob because of his interest in mercury, what teenager later designed the first practical submarine and the steamboat? Wootton.
Fulton?
Yep, it's Fulton. Just north of the Baltic Sea, the Gulf of Bothnia separates Finland from what largest? Wootton.
Estonia.
Answer?
Estonia.
No, it's Sweden, largest Scandinavian country. Andrew Carnegie had the words, "Let there be light," inscribed on what type of public buildings? Wootton.
Library.
Yeah, it's libraries. On your screens for 30 points. This is a nighttime view of what Canadian city, the world's second largest French-speaking city? Wootton.
Montreal is larger. It's Montreal.
Yep. To title his recent book of essays, David Sedaris chose what musical? That's the end of the game.
Are you looking for a hassle-free, simple way to sell your home as is? We buy houses directly. There's no middlemen, no commissions. Give us a call today. House Buyers of America. Real estate made real easy.
Guys, what are you doing?
What? We're getting ready for Halloween.
Obviously.
Monday, News 4 Today's getting you ready for Halloween.
Trick or treat!
From the latest apps to keep your trick-or-treaters safe to trending costumes and avoiding that candy hangover.
We're working to make Halloween frightfully fun and safe for you.
Monday on News 4 Today.
Ooh. Here at Giant, we believe that great food starts with better choices. That's why we're rolling out brand new grab-and-go salads, sandwiches, and snacks. We're using better ingredients, offering unique flavors, and working harder than ever to bring you a wider variety of quick meals to match your busy schedule. Come see for yourself. At Giant, we're ready when you are.
Are you looking for a hassle-free, simple way to sell your home as is? We buy houses directly. There's no middlemen, no commissions. Give us a call today. House Buyers of America. Real estate made real easy.
The scores are official. We begin with George Mason High School from Falls Church, Virginia. Cole, Josh, and Stephanie, 375 points. From Manassas, Virginia, Osbourn Park, Ben, Keegan, and 480 points. And coming back for the playoffs, Wootton High School from Rockville, Maryland, Malika, Arnav, and Surya, 545 points. Please make sure you join us next Saturday when we have Einstein, Holton Arms, and Langley. So we're very excited to see you guys then. I'm Hillary Howard. Have a great rest of the day. You guys, come on down.
Are you looking